Welcome back to my channel. My name is Carl. I'm glad that you're here. Thank you for stopping by. Things to do today. Let's get into the things I got to do today. I got a lot to cover. So again, day 3, we continue with the Derby Rolls Royce renovation house. I need now to go talk with the electrical contractor. They call him a Sparky. That's a term I learned yesterday. So trying to arrange the visit for the Sparky to come to the house because we might have to undertake a full rewiring of the house, which was something that wasn't part of the budget to begin with. So we're either gonna do that later today, or if we can get the Sparky or the electrical guy to come in tomorrow, we'll do that tomorrow. I need to go to some home goods stores. I need to go look at white goods. So the white goods are a new tub, a new sink, a new toilet. One of the things that we learned yesterday with the general contractor is he thinks that it's in the best interest of the property, whether we want to rent it or if we want to sell it on the market, is to get a full rewiring of the house. So we're going to have to try to figure out how we juggle those things, what the best cost effective solution is. So some things in the vision might have to change, so might not have to undertake certain aspects with the contractor, and I might have to do some DIY stuff myself. So when it comes to property development, you got to try to find ways to cut your costs. So how am I trying to do that? I'm trying to source things off of Facebook Market, if I'm being honest with you. So I'm trying to see if I can find some semi-used goods or some goods that are in good condition that I might be able to refurbish or might be able to place into this property that'll be to still a high standard. So I'm on my way to the Jaguar Land Rover dealership because a couple weeks ago an idiot actually clipped the mirror on the side of my car, and I need to get that fixed. Didn't cause major damage, but I'm not going to drive around in this expensive car with a messed up mirror. So buy to let in the United Kingdom, that means that you are going to buy a property and actually stick it on the market for someone to rent it. So it's not an owner occupied home. And that actually means something. It means something towards the mortgage rates that you're able to get. So which means that you're going to get a higher mortgage rate, but you're also going to put more of your own money into the deal. So typically you have to get put down 25% towards the loan to value of the property. Simple math, 100,000 pounds means that you need to put up 25,000 pounds towards the deal. For this particular deal, the Rolls Royce Derby house, that required 40% down. Whew. Quite a lot of money when you think about it. And I'm thinking I'm in this property for 40% of the actual value of the house. I mean, that's quite a lot of money to put up at front. So let's talk about the auction process of buying this property. So when you go to an auction house, one of the things that happens when the gavel falls down and you buy the property, you are duty bound to complete that property within 28 days. But it comes with other criteria. You have to give 10% of the value of that house to the auction house that day. So when the hammer fell, within 30 minutes, I got a phone call saying, Carl, you need to transfer 10% of this value of this house to me, to this bank right now. And it needs to be in my bank account within 24 hours. And that was done. But when you buy an auction property or a buy to let property, it also comes with special circumstances that you need to fulfill, which means you have to complete and fully transfer the money within 28 days. So let's keep it simple. 100,000 pound house. Hammer falls. You need to transfer to the auction house 10,000 pounds within a day. You then now need to come up with another 30,000 pounds, which would be 40% of the loan to value of the house. You need to do that when you complete this property in 28 days. So you need to have in total the whole 100,000 pounds of the house within 28 days. 10% being the initial that you pay within 30 minutes of actually the hammer falling. The other 30,000 will be your down payment. So you'll be in that property for 40% of the 100,000 pounds. So another interesting fact as we continue down this buy to let and auction property understanding is, so you don't have the time to go to your traditional banks to get a loan, which normally takes 2 to 3 months to do. You know, so you can't go to your HSBC, your Barclays. You know, in the United States, you couldn't go to Wells Fargo, you couldn't go to Bank of America, you can't go to Chase Bank. You need to go to a specialized lender who can give you a bridging loan. And these bridging loans, due to the COVID situation, has gone from requiring a 30% deposit or 30% upfront towards the value of the house. They raised it to 40% of the house. So I put a bridging loan in place. It has a higher interest rate that I have to pay, so I'm paying that every month. However, soon as these works get completed, I can then get in the process to get a traditional loan on this property. So you might be saying, Carl, why in the heck are you going to put 40% down on a property and go to auction and go through all this where you have to complete within 28 days? You have to put 10% down immediately. Well, because when you go into an auction house, normally you're buying a property that is going to be under market value, that's going to need some capital inserted into it to add some value to it. So I'm able to get a property 20-30% market value. And if I'm able to actually put some actual value into the property, then I can get a traditional mortgage at a higher evaluation on this property. So thus my 40% in might actually become a 20% profit on top. So on my way to the Derby house, also on my way to the Jaguar Land Rover dealer to get this car fixed. Let's talk about what the works that are continuing are ongoing with this property. So right now, the plasterers are still in the house. They should be plastering the house, taking down the final last bits of the wallpaper. The clearing out of the house should be finished today, so I expect that to be done so we can finally walk through and get to the backyard and get through the kitchen. So I expect that to be done. And then we need to meet with the electrician. Like I said, I'm here getting my car fixed at Jaguar Land Rover here in Derby because some idiot hit the side mirror here. It's going down a narrow street, so I've got to get this sorted out. But she'll be back in tip-top shape soon. So stay tuned to the next one. So I'm here at B&Q, which is a big box retailer here. I call it the Home Depot of the UK. Same color scheme, same everything. So what am I looking for? White goods, a sink, a bathroom sink, a kitchen, countertop, and radiators. Because all homes based in the UK are based off of radiant heating, the central heating system of the house. So I require about 4, maybe 5 radiators in the house. So I'm here shopping and looking for those. Now let's look at the clearance aisle to see if we can find any bargains. So here's the problem that I have is I need a sink. I also need a tub. So they're prepared to sell me this tub and this sink for only 66 pounds, which is a steal. Trust me, when each of them cost over 100 to 150 each. Problem is this tub is too small, so I probably won't take it. So I'm trying to see if I can get this tub for free $99. Let's see.